Hey everybody, Cody Barnett, Bodyworks Physical Therapy and Concussion Center. And I'm joined today by...
Dr. Damian Heiser with Bodyworks Physical Therapy and Concussion Center.
Yeah, good to see everybody. Thanks for watching. And our topic for today is sciatica. Very common problem. We're going to talk about sciatica, what you can do to help solve that problem and get back to living the life that you want to live and do the things that you want to do. So we'll chat a little bit about sciatica and what the common causes are.
Yeah, so, sciatica kind of gets this bad rap, I think. It's kind of this catch-all term that really means that you have pain running down the back of your leg. Sometimes the front, but mainly we see this going down the back of the leg. Maybe it goes beyond your knee into your calf or into your foot. But it's this catch-all terminology where there can be a lot of different causes for it, truthfully. One of the big reasons could be that it's coming from the back itself. So, maybe in between the vertebrae, we have these tiny discs there, and maybe one of those discs have a herniation. Part of it went backward. It's now maybe compressing on the nerve roots there, so that can contribute to some of that pain. Maybe things in the low back just aren't moving very well, and now we've got this change to the nerves back there, and they're just a little irritated now, and so when they get a little unhappy, they're kind of sending pain down the leg at that point. It could be that it's coming from lower in the hip here, where we have maybe the nerve getting entrapped somewhere with some soft tissue. Maybe that's the piriformis. Maybe that's more of the glute muscles, the hamstrings. Some of these more muscular soft tissue structures could be trigger points involved. And as we kind of keep going down the line, a lot of different reasons for it. Doesn't all have to necessarily be coming from bad pathology in the back. It could be coming from a lot of different sources. And that's why it's really beneficial to where if you feel like you're having this sort of sciatica symptom, that you have someone who is experienced, knows how to evaluate it, and kind of knows what to look for to give you the peace of mind and give you the plan of where is this coming from and what do we do to address that.
So the key there is doing a good examination. And a point that I'll share that kind of bolsters that is that I had a patient here recently who had really bad sciatic pain down her rear end, down into her leg. She was really concerned because she was doing a trip to Disney World with her grandkids coming up. And she'd had an MRI. She'd seen 2 physicians, 2 physical therapists, and basically they were recommending surgery for her based on the MRI that they did. She came in to see us. We did a really thorough exam. We decided, you know what, this doesn't look like it's coming from your back. I think this is really coming from where the nerve exits down in your rear end. And there's a muscle that can sometimes entrap the nerve in the rear end. And I think if we address that, I think we can get this thing better. And here's the kind of maddening thing about this is, here she had seen these other healthcare providers, and her comment to me was, "You're the first person that's actually put your hands on me. Like, we actually did a physical exam." And that's how we discovered this, is just literally by putting our hands on her back and her hip to discover this. And lo and behold, we treated the issue in the back of her hip, and within a month she's walking. 3 months later, she's on a trip to Disney World with her kids and no back surgery. And she had a horrible looking MRI. Her MRI of her lower back looked horrible. And everybody thought that was the cause, but her back was fine, wasn't giving her symptoms. It really was coming from her hip. And she was able to enjoy a trip with her family. So bottom line from that story is just the exam is critical as we're teasing out what's the actual root cause of the sciatica. There's multiple things that can contribute to that. Let's make sure that we do a good thorough exam so that we know exactly what the problem is. Get down to the root cause of the problem so we can fix the dang thing and get you back to doing what you like to do.
Definitely so.
So if you have sciatica problems, you have questions, anything like that, feel free to reach out to us. We do have a ebook that we've created called 9 Ways That You Can Have a Healthy Pain-Free Back. We'll put a link to that in the comments or description. So if that's interesting to you at all, feel free to download that. And then we still like to talk on the phone. So if you have questions, feel free to give us a call, 316-558-8808. Or you can get more information on our website, which is bodyworksphysicaltherapy.net. Until next time, appreciate you joining us, and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.